There we go. Credit here. Yep. Oh, ring they go. Got catapult into the kendo sticks. They use kendo sticks. I hope I didn't get a copyright song. I don't know. I don't think I showed enough. I couldn't have shown enough. Nothing freaking happening. Back to the ring apron to go. Boss my ass. Oh, I just realized this is a classic. Hello. Yes. Kind of hearing stuff, but yep. Yeah, remember this is an R&O show. I cannot show anything from the WWE. They will get the hell out of here. Really, you think? In fact, they already might have. Sasha Banks. I just realized that Sasha Banks is wearing white. Bayley's in all black. Definitely heel babyface dynamic going on. So now they're trying to do stuff on the apron. Yeah, it doesn't happen that well. We have Bayley lying prone on the ground. Sasha's kind of clutching her neck. Again, she got catapulted those kendo sticks. That was actually a pretty decent spot. Hopefully, I haven't been copyright songs. If you want to see how bad I'm doing, the technical issues I've been having on this freaking server trying to get this pay-per-view. I shouldn't be complaining, but it's free. So, again, I'm also having my breakfast. I finally got home from work. Breakfast, some nice, yummy bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Some tater tots because they're yummy. Eventually, it's going to reload itself. I hope. I don't think I can't say that I've been copyrighted because it's not like I've been able to say anything about it. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Uh-oh. Bailey sets on some chairs in the ring, one wedge in the corner. Let's see what this is at. There's been nothing spectacular going on. Oh, Bailey driven into the chair. You set the chairs up. You eventually will go to said chairs or on said chairs. Oh, it looks like Sasha is going for the bank statement on the one stream. Let's see here. Oh, maybe was I too impatient enough? Casually chatting with officials. Oh, the kendo sticks! As Sasha Banks is trapped between the apron and the ring. And now, what is Bayley doing? She has some duct tape. Takes. No, cancel that. I don't care. Oh, taking some taping kendo sticks. What the hell is she doing? Dig it. Really doing a horrible job too. Let's see here. I just want to watch a live stream. I'm gonna try and enjoy some pro wrestling. Freaking day off. Let's see here. On my night off at least. Can't you do that for me, WWE? Can't you let me enjoy your product? Only because it's WWE. AEW is not. AEW is nowhere nearly this bad. Yeah, whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, Bayley sent him to the cage. I can call it a little bit as I see. There we go. Bayley sent it to the cage. See her. Go back here. So yeah, hopefully this is working a little bit. Yeah, this has been a freaking nightmare of a show. This is hell. Like in its most literal form, I think. Yeah, so I'm just here trying to eat my breakfast. Bailey just got sent into the steel cage, that unforgiving structure of a cell. All these matches gonna be this long? Oh, now Sasha Banks uses a kendo stick. So WWE has proven to me that both Sasha Banks and Bayley can use a kendo stick. Oh, Bayley's down. She looks beaten down. She looks like she's on the verge of crying. Sasha's like, oh my God, what have I done to my best friend? The emotions, the stirring. If there wasn't any technical difficulties, this would be an amazing match. But no, WWE sucks. So Sasha's letting Bayley. Oh, Sasha goes to the top rope. She defied gravity. She stopped in midair. Switch server. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Too sweet. Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Now something's working. Oh, they're just as bad. Doesn't matter. Spot you all across. Do people really miss sports and pro wrestling this much where everyone's freaking logging in? I don't know. Maybe. More volume. I have a feeling sometimes I'm better served just to watch the highlights of these matches, like later tonight or tomorrow. But I know you, my YouTube audience, will not like that though. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll say that this much. At least that's an interesting setup that happened in the ring. So they have ladders. They have a ladder supported by chairs, kendo sticks, other chairs in the ring. That's somewhat different. But I'll tell you what, noticing all the crazy stuff they used to do, like in Hell in a Cell, you want to see who's going to go to the top in the Hell of a Cell and just make that last minute dive. Who's going to put their body on line? No, that doesn't happen anymore, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one was actually moist. That's good. Maybe if the matches are really bad, everyone will tune out. This match is on too long already. This is what happens when WWE tries to hype things up too fast. Remember, they only had a pay-per-view a few weeks ago. Oh, belly to belly. Too sweet. Match goes on. That quick surprise belly to belly. Or belly to belly. Heat that still. Uh-oh. Bailey has a smile on her face with that shield. Oh, right across the back. Someone needs to eat a headshot. Oh, again, swinging like a baseball bat. She's not going to hit her in the head, though. Right in the back, though. If you're going to have this much of a heated rivalry, you have to do a headshot or something. Make me actually begin to care. Make me say, oh, these people actually care. They actually don't care about each other's feelings. If you're going to try and kill someone with a chair, right over their freaking head. You can put your hands up. I don't mind having protected headshots. Chairs. I mean, don't go all ECW or a Rock Mankind and do nothing but headshots. Like nothing like ooh, handcuffed, unprotected headshots, full tilt. You do nothing. Someone in one of these matches has to bleed. There has to be some juice, baby. If not, this match is going to be dull. God knows we had one dusty finish already. Conk, we need more. Oh! Sasha Banks won! That's what you wanted, Sasha. You know what you had to do to earn that belt. Hey, my count, there's only like one or two more. There's only one more, like two more matches left by my count. Again, I don't know why they did what they did. Sasha doesn't even look happy to win the belt. Is she going to have that baby face regret? I had to use chairs on my best friend's head. I had to use weapons and chairs and kendo sticks. I made my best friend cry for this belt. Is she going to have buyer's remorse? Because she has that look. It's like, oh, what did I just do? How did I just do this? This isn't me. Again, very typical baby face quandary there. And that's where baby faces can be a little bit more interesting. They can have that dilemma. Do I use the chair? Do I use these weapons? But wait, this used to be my friend. Is all this worth it to get this belt? So if all pro wrestlers kind of did this, baby faces would be a lot more interesting. Oh. Huh. See here. One of the lame vests. Oh. Hey. Two men enter, one man leaves. Thunderdome rules. Oh, wow. Two men enter, one man leaves. Thunderdome rules. Maybe it's just getting better with time. Who knows? Oh, Shotzi Blackheart on a commercial. Boom! Now it's finally working. People have probably left. They realize how much this sucks. Isn't it bad? It's been a good TV show. Oh, Casey Jones. Oh, stop just gonna get destroyed. Time to reload a little bit. I'll be back, folks. Casey Jones. Casey Jones shows up. Bobby Lashley. You know, there were no hiccups during the freaking commercial. Bam, bam, bam. Man, WWE does not, they want everyone to see their freaking commercials and none of their matches. That sucks. This wasn't happening during the freaking boo WWE boo. Dude, Bobby Lashley, this should be a squash match. Bobby Lashley should rip this guy apart. Just feel him all over the ring. Oh, big DDT. Watch it be like Johnny Gargano. I'd laugh. That'd be so bad. This looks like a different guy because I don't remember Slapjack having that many tattoos. Oh, he just got caught and he's gonna go for a little airplane, a freaking air ride. He's gonna get tossed all over the place now. Bobby Lashley, baby, the big boy. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, everyone else shows up. Ooh, strong. I remember when the Million Dollar Man brought him out with Paul Bear. That was utterly amazing. 40 years. That's an amazing career. Mm. Sunday, November 22nd. Indeed. This show's gonna be done by 10 o'clock? Holy shit. This is weird. Oh, wow. Ha! I had winning. One. Dude, McIntyre. Means third law of motions. Listen, Ric Flair put himself through a table. That wasn't part of the plan. The hell? RKO. Listen, no one can ever dispute Randy Orton's ability to deliver a promo. It's one of the best. Drew McIntyre's up there, though. Door of Wrestling. Dave Bautista in a video game. He's amazing. Drew McIntyre's music. Their bodies are changed forever. I mean, you have to admit, Hell in a Cell match is the one thing that actually probably shortened the career of Mick Foley, besides Mick Foley. With me. Oh, Randy Orton's a cameraman. Randy Orton's the master of disguise. Oh. Oh, wow. Randy tried to sneak up on Drew McIntyre for a change. Woo! Chops. Nope. Uh-oh. Bonk off the table goes Drew McIntyre. Oh, driven into that steel cage, that red steel cage. Uh-oh. I don't even think they rang the bell yet. Back. Oh no. Oh, that punch. Oh, that hidden punch. Good stuff. Bonk. Wow, that tabletop flexed. Oh. You know what'd be cooler? Instead of just having him in a basic headlock, just like rake his head against that. Uh-oh. Oh, now Orton makes his comeback. And the one feed lost, and I lost the other feed. This sucks. WWE lets us, like, they don't care about commercials or match intros. So freaking rest of the match we want to see. This drives people away from WWE. Impact, for the most part, you can see the whole show. This, man. He locks him in the cage. We have to see an OMG spot where someone goes through that cage now. Gee, that took a while, didn't it? Bonk. These are actually pretty tasty for a change. Uh-oh. There we go. Weird match order still. You know what? That wasn't a thing about it. It can't be a flaming on match. You're able to surf and turf, though. That was I don't even. I'm not even gonna watch the pre-show. This shit been a shit show. Drives Randy Orton into that steel, that unforgiving structure. That is Hell in a Cell. All right. There's a rake the face against it. Hmm. Oh! Orton sent to that steel cage again. He's got wobbly legs. Oh, slams him into the cage. One corner, the other corner, back to the other one. And no, into the ring post he goes. Again, the hardest part of the ring. Drew looks happy. Oh, now he's going to look for all his weapons that Sasha Banks hid underneath the ring. Nope, just grab your basic chair. Oh no, let's see her. Oh, right to the gut and to the back. Oh, slammed him back first, like a side Russian leg sweep style. Well, that probably hurts Drew just as much though. The gravitas of this match. Oh, it takes that steel step. Again, third hardest part of the ring. Rams it right into the head of Randy Orton. Shoves him down. Oh, he just threw the steps at him. Oh, smart. Look at where that chair is, though. Ouch. Oh, chair to the knee, chair to the gut, chair to the back. Randy Orton now has that chair. Chokes him with the chair. This is good. Well, almost all his body weight. I know. The only thing is, it's so fake looking, though. Mm. The stomp onto the fingers that were on the metal steps. Stomp. Yeah. Steel always wins, too, by the way. Oh, no. Randy Orton's using that cage. Breaking that cage. Using that cage as a weapon now. That's awesome. Oh, he blindfolds him with his. Oh, wow. Obviously, talk of the obvious there. That's getting a lot smaller than the final. Ouch. It's tearing flesh. We're in the dark as he turned the lights out, and he had on his like freaking spy gadget toy night vision goggles. Orton will tell you when he's done. Oh, what's Orton doing with that still step in that position? Echo! No. No stomp. Or the headbutt. The Scottish headbutt. So vicious. Bonk. Oh, whipped into that step he had standing up. Ouch. I don't care what you say. You can take it as well as you can. That's still going to hurt. You need to reload, though. My mind kissing a freaking mech right now. I shall be back. Perfectly. So Randy Orton knows what he's doing, though. Been around forever. I shall be back, folks. Gotta reload. Rehydrate myself. wants to watch wrestling, T-Spot? That's right. Come on. Ouch. That hurt. Hmm? Oh, did I unplug this? Mm. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, that's weird. I was going to say, I thought I had a full charge on it. Yeah, it's just... Indubitably. Oh. There's some wrestling action for you folks. Wow, this has been a short pay-per-view. This is weird. It's just weird because of the timing of it. I mean, it probably has been a good solid 2.5 hours. Which is the right time. It just seems so short though. Orton slides out as he should. Oh, kick, drives, tries, or at least attempts to drive. Drew McIntyre's head into the apron. Table spot. He knows the rules. You set up table, you go through table. I did terrible. I can even guess what matches they were going to be. I have to run to the banks freaking Monday too. Get in that cage. Oh! One sweet. Drew McIntyre is so good though, that's why. Finds motivation through pain is what it is. Oh, there we go. Randy Orton's looking for more stuff. Where's a wrench? We've already seen kendo sticks. He's like a wrench. Oh, the bolt cutters. Ouch, that would hurt. Bolt cutter to the finger. I'll take a finger off. Uh-oh. He opens up the cage, though. Oh, is he going to use the door as a weapon? Who? Oh, are they going to go to the top of the steel cage? Oh, please go to the top of the steel cage. That'd be actually pretty awesome to see. I haven't seen that in a while. The last person I remember seeing doing that's like Shane McMahon. God, that's the last wrestler I remember seeing going to the top of a steel cage in a wrestling match. Not necessarily the image you want to have. They got a good 15 minutes probably. Because whoever's going to win is going to get like 10 minutes of like limelight fame. Oh, now he's going to use that door as a weapon. He set up Drew McIntyre. He set him up, and now Drew McIntyre is going to come falling down. Yeah, so is his stream too, I think. God, WWE. Oh, wait. Is Randy Orton going to climb up to Hell in a Cell? Who is going to take the dive off the Hell in a Cell? In probably a safe manner. Going to the top. Or it's going to be a lot worse. Into the ring. Drew's going up. Oh wow! I didn't realize that they actually reinforced that. They actually have like real like girder beams at the top of the Hell in a Cell. Unlike it's not just like a little metal pole. Oh, it's still kind of wobbly once you step on the steel chains. But that's pretty cool though. Shattered bones, dislodged teeth. Dude, that's sick. Oh, on top of the cage for everyone to see, right beneath the Thunderdome sign. Oh, that's actually a pretty darn good image. I'll give props when props are due. That's a very good image of the Thunderdome. Cheers, WWE. Cheers. Oh, what does Orton have now? Oh, he swung. Uh-oh. Drew's on top of him, pummeling. Great camera angle. Give him that. Terrifying. Target the freaking groin. You haven't missed much, little Fettuccine. I know this has been probably, this has been a good match. Over here, really nothing happened. Sasha Banks, that was a good match. That was over. That was just over. That was a freaking overly booked mess. They used everything they could. That was a dusty finish. You knew the Miz was going to win that Money in the Bank briefcase back from Otis. That was pretty good though. The thing is that Tucker turned. I cannot believe that Tucker turned on Otis. So that's the only reason they got a cheeseburger match. I mean, this could have been like on Raw. And if Tucker Knight turned on Otis and Raw, it would have been a shock. This was a bigger shock though. Jeff Hardy used a guitar on Elias because of this. Yeah, the Miz won. Miz is now holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. What the Miz does with it, who knows? I think they dropped the ball with Otis in the fact that they had him do nothing. Granted, it was a more comical Mandy Rose angle for a long time. But I mean, he and Tucker Knight could have cashed in that briefcase. Oh, they're only at the 3/4 mark of the cage, so that's okay. The stream's been really kind of iffy, so I apologize for that a little bit. Jeff Hardy used a guitar on Elias. They could have done that on Raw. That sucks. Sasha Banks and Bailey, meh. Oh, wow. And Randy Orton takes the dive through the table. Bonk. The first match was probably the best match. That was Roman Reigns versus Jimmy Uso. Jey Uso got involved. Rikishi and Roman's father got involved. Yeah, Roman Reigns won. That was probably the best match. Again, when you have family members like fighting each other in a wrestling ring and they can actually display that emotion, that was probably the best match so far. Not as good, not really as good as the Clash of Champions match, but still really good though. Again, Jey Uso came in. Roman Reigns utilizing the Hobo choke, which is really cool. The guillotine choke. Jey Uso had to quit. He passed out. That was the end of that. They tried I think they tried the twin switch in there, so that was creative. I'll give them points for that. This match has been okay. It feels just like a long match that they could have had on Raw. It's a little more serious than the Clash of Champions match. It's just been an odd show. I don't know. They've had so few matches. They have this match, Bobby Lashley versus Slapjack. I couldn't find Slapjack. To me, he looks like Casey Jones from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, obvious Bobby Lashley's going to win. Kind of won by DQ. I don't know. It's just been a weird. The good has been really good, but it's been mediocre though. It's just weird. Let's see if I can show just like 5 seconds here. I know I've been plagued by technical difficulties. WWE doesn't want people to see the stream. I think people loved that first match and said, you know what, I want to see this. I didn't get the pre-show. I came in from work too late. But, I mean, this is... As far as pay-per-views go, it's kind of been mediocre. If this was on Raw, it would have been a good Raw, but just a mediocre pay-per-view. I mean, Hell in a Cell used to be that thing to look forward to, saying, "Oh, what's going to happen now?" Ugh. I mean, yeah, Drew came off the cage. It wasn't the top of the cage though. He kind of like jumped into the table. Roman Reigns again choking out his cousin. That's great. Family on family violence in wrestling, for some reason, is always good. Never quite understood that, but yes, family on family violence in wrestling has always been pretty good. Now this match, they probably got about 8 more minutes. I'll probably call it a night around 10. This is a main event. Again, really weird setup. I guess. I mean, I can. They should have just had the three Hell in a Cells in a row. The other thing I didn't like about this pay per view is that when they had to raise and lower, that's the Hell in a Cell. It took so long. I hate the fact that they play commercials during this pay per view. Granted, I'm not paying for it, but if you actually had to pay the either $9.99 a month, I guess, or if you got the singular pay per view, let's say this was say $30, 29.99, and you actually had to like watch the commercials, I'd be pissed. I'm watching it for free, so I don't care. It's it's like in the movie theater when they show like TV commercials. It's and not the take me out to the movie, take me out to the movie, take me out to the movie, get yourself some snacks. So it wasn't that kind of commercial, but like when they have like literally TV commercials for like Honda, like before a movie, I'm like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to. It's cool to see Dave Batista like try to promote Gears of War. I don't. If I was paying for it, I wouldn't want to see this. They had a few other commercials on. They had more infomercials about Paul Bearer, the Undertaker, 30-minute special or a 30-year special. And oh, by the way, they teased that. I really want to. No, there is good content, especially if you go back into their archive. It's amazing stuff. NXT's okay. The thing with NXT's now is that they just seem they have how do I put this? Not that way, but they have that kind of house show feel where yeah, they'll have some great matches. A lot of it seems to be filler though on NXT nowadays. And Halloween Havoc honestly should have been on Halloween, and it should have been like takeover quality. That should be at least a 4 hour that they can make a 4 hour pay per view about. Instead, I'm kind of disappointed that it's going to be another Wednesday NXT called Halloween Havoc, and they're about to end this match because Drew, for all the pain he's gone through, is eyeing down Randy Orton for the Claymore kick. Look at that little hobo. I quit calling it somewhat early. Yeah, this has been like again a weird. Oh wow, Randy Orton won with the RKO. Enter Randy Orton. Randy Orton. That's good. Orton deserves that championship. Again, I did do two parts. I've had so many technical issues. I don't know what was happening. The stream itself was meh. The matches themselves, meh. Again, maybe my expectations were set like ridiculously too high, but still, they could have done better. Let's see here. And Randy Orton is getting the hell out of Dodge. So yeah, no big victory celebration. Um, I'll let it go because I know viewership's going to drop really quickly over there. So actually, I'm going to close this stream anyway. So that's been a freaking headache and a half. Yeah, Randy Orton just won. It was a good match. I thought they could have done a little bit more. Again, if you're going to be inside a Hell of a Cell, I would want to see them use more of the structure. Like I know in the past, just put someone in a headlock, run their head along the cage. I mean, at most, you might get cut. Nowadays, you're not, but I mean, it looks painful and grinding versus just like holding the guy. Again, these are my little gripes about this. There's a cheeseburger. The only reason it's a cheeseburger show is because, you know what? Yeah, cheeseburgers that. It was close enough to a cheeseburger. You know what? It was better than a ham sandwich. This would have been that like grilled ham and cheese, or it would have been like a basic hamburger. But that's kind of it. So that actually just recapped everything. I do apologize. I've had technical issues. I got back from work. I was rushed a little bit. Listen, this is the only reason why. Let me close this off. This is probably the main reason why Randy Orton won. And a little bit of this has to deal with conjecture, hearsay, and kind of rumors, especially here in Florida. WWE is going to go back to live crowds soon. And if they're going to be here in Florida or anywhere else, what's next for Roman Reigns? Bray Wyatt. Eventually, Bray's going to want that belt back. So that'll be good, though. But the reason why Randy Orton probably won, remember, Drew McIntyre won the WWE Championship in really a closed arena with I don't even think they had even fans there though. Bray's on the roll though. See, Bray's not gonna go out. I don't know, because Bray's that unique character where the Fiend seems like he could cross brands and just do that. And then they can figure out what Randy Orton will do. So I don't think they're gonna have, because if you really think about it, there's really no one on SmackDown, maybe minus Daniel Bryan. But would a Daniel Bryan Roman Reigns match really be that interesting? I mean, unless they feed Roman Reigns the Miz, like I can't see that really happening. But Miz is on Raw though too. I honestly didn't catch that. I don't think so though. They did on a previous Fight Funhouse. That was kind of funny. I don't know. I don't know if it was Paul Heyman or supposed to be Bruce Pritchard. So that let a little room for interpretation, let's say. But most people thought it was Paul Heyman. And Paul Heyman, I think, let Bray Wyatt run with this idea of the Fiend. So I don't think it was geared more towards him. But then once Bruce Pritchard got involved, if you've ever really seen Bruce Pritchard, who is Brother Love, yeah, they had. I mean, Paul Bearer was a little bit bigger, but still they had the same. Or I'm sorry, Paul Heyman was a little bit bigger, but Bruce Pritchard and Paul Heyman, they still have that same body type, so it's kind of hard to tell. So yeah. I've really kind of talked about this whole match at the end of the one match. Randy Orton, they're going to set up. I think it's still going to be Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam or whenever they're allowed a live audience. Because most of the audience knows it's like, oh, like they knew who Randy Orton is. Him having a belt wouldn't be surprising. The audience didn't like Drew came around right before the whole pandemic thing. Won the belt in an empty arena with very little fanfare. So I think in order to make it up to him and to their fans, they're going to have him win in front of people. He's going to get a huge pop, and that would actually be good for the WWE. As to if they'll do that, listen, no one knows. I can tell by my predictions. No one knows what WWE is going to do. I think NXT was a lot more predictable. Victory Road was perfectly predictable. So it's just one of those things. Hey, that's going to be up to you. So again, very quick recap of the matches, and then I'm done for the night. Again, this wasn't that great of a show. We had starts off Roman Reigns, Jey Uso. Once you have family on family wrestling violence, it's always going to be good. Roman Reigns retains his belt, obviously. Makes Jey Uso say, I quit. There we went to Jeff Hardy taking on Elias. Jeff Hardy gets sick of Elias's nonsense, hits Elias over the back with a guitar, causes the DQ, and therefore it leads to a ham sandwich, baby. Because you know what? They could have done this on Raw or SmackDown, whatever brand they're on now, and it would have been better, baby. Then, let's see here, we had Peace, always. What do they have next? Then The Miz and Otis. If they didn't have the Tucker night turn, this would have been a match. The fact that Tucker hit Otis over the head with the briefcase, causing Miz to win. Miz looked confused. That was actually a surf and turf match. I just think the one at Clash of Champions was better. If you said it was better than that, so say if it was a star system, this would have been like a 4-star match. It's not it just didn't have that feel of a 5-star match. And it's hard to say that. Mainly because we've seen this, we've done this. Jey Uso's not the major thing about that, my reasoning behind my rating is that it was a predictable thing. It was a surf and turf match. It was good. It had good story. He had the emotion. Again, cousin versus cousin violence, keeping it within a very violent family culture like the Samoans was really good. How does from medium rare? That's what I'll say. He likes it medium rare. Nice little pinkish in the middle. That what did I call it? It's that pasty pink where it's pink in the middle, but yet it still has some texture to it. So I'll say medium rare. He likes the steak done. And again, medium well. Medium well is okay. It probably depends on your cut of steak. Like if you want like a porterhouse steak, you can be medium. Medium well's fine. You have like filet mignon. You want medium rare, or sirloin. Oh, garlic sirloin, medium rare. So good. Yeah, if you go to a Brazilian steakhouse, I think they cook everything medium rare. Yeah, sirloins to me is like the best. Medium rare, perfect for me for a well seasoned sirloin steak. Rare, yeah. Sometimes it's a little too blue, and then if you just undercook it, it's like blue and like ugh. It still has a very stringy feel to it. So yeah, I'm not a big rare fan. Medium rare is pretty good though. when it gets to be that like prime rib, like pig, to me that's perfect. Oh, I miss it, but I don't miss it because that would be like the one day I would do nothing but eat steak. The first time I went to a Brazilian steakhouse, I actually got a little bit of cooking. I think I just ate too much. I was a fat bastard that one night. Um, my one friend, Twisted Pixie, she's had some medical issues. It wouldn't be worth the $50 to go there to that all you can eat Brazilian steakhouse. For me, it's one of those things like I don't have to eat for like 2 days before or after, and I could fill up. But the problem is it's probably the quality and the richness of all the food they serve. The first time I went there, I'm like, oh, I want this. I want everything. And then you're like, okay, now I want seconds of everything. Then you're like, oh, my tummy. What's wrong with my belly? Why is my belly moving funny? But yeah, the two things not to order, or actually the only thing I wouldn't recommend is like the chicken parmesan. It's a Brazilian steakhouse. You go there, you have a garlic sirloin. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't have that much bread. I think I had a little salad before to kind of whet the appetite. But the only thing I wouldn't recommend at a Brazilian, actually, they have pretty amazing bread because I think they put the I think they had because depending where you go, I think I had like a flatbread, and I want to say they actually grilled it right on top of the grill, right on top of the salt that they use to cook the meat on. Because at a Brazilian steakhouse, what they do, they grill their meats on salt flats, which means you don't have to salt your meat or do anything to it. But they put that bread, and that bread gets that salty, a little bit salty taste, but yet still soft and chewy on the inside. And it's a little like crusty. It's a little crustier though. So it's not just like having like loaves of bread, but yeah. And the bread's good because it actually sops up the juices from like the steak and stuff. So yeah, it does work. But yeah, so that was that Roman Reigns match. Here, where was I? I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to get out of here, get my day over with. God, I have to go to work tomorrow. No rest for the weary, folks. Then during the pre-show, I guess Retribution challenged the Hurt Club. They had Bobby Lashley versus Slapjack, Casey Jones. Yes, Casey Jones. Yeah, Slapjack's not winning the belt. Sasha Banks and Bayley was pretty good. They went a little weapon heavy. And to me, and I knew WWE wasn't going to do this for a variety of reasons. If you're going to go weapons heavy in a match, kendo sticks, chairs, multiple kendo sticks, set up kendo sticks, tape together kendo sticks. This sounds horribly sadistic, but someone has to bleed. And neither of these two bled. Because it would have been so amazing if Sasha Banks clocked Bayley in the head with a weapon. Bayley started to gush blood out, and Sasha Banks eventually wins, but then she sees a bloodied, beaten, broken Bayley, her best friend. Peace. And if she had that baby face, oh my God, what did I do to get this belt? I had to bust open my best friend. Is that worth this belt? That would have been better. Again, a little color in this match would have been good. Bayley could have been vicious, beating up Sasha Banks again. Her again, Bayley as the heel, busting open Sasha Banks, saying, "This is what you wanted. This is what you get." Really heal it up. Sasha Banks, on the other hand, bust open Bayley. Says, "Oh my God, did I really sink to this level to do this?" Again, it could have been better. Definitely could have been worse, but nothing terrific. Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre was good. They went to the top of the cage. Again, it was a good Hell in a Cell match. If you transpose this with Raw and gave it the same time limit, it would be better on Raw, I think. And that was it. Again, I'm really hesitant to say this was a cheeseburger show. It felt honestly more like either a grilled ham and cheese sandwich or just a hamburger. And that was it. I do apologize for all the technical difficulties. Please try to like this page, share, and subscribe. I try. Then you can see the Hobo studio in the background. The door of wrestling's there too. Everyone else, I'm calling it a night. I'm done. Boom goes the dynamite. No, I'm done. End stream. I'm out of here, folks.